Good morning. It's been a really rough few weeks and I haven't wanted to video because I've been in a bit of a crisis mode and I know that can be triggering for some people. So actually headed to town to do some self-care and I have an appointment and stuff. So I just wanted to get on real quick and say though that for anybody that has like sensitivity to medications, boy, I feel you. I feel you right now because I actually got into crisis because of a medication that I was taking for these neurological migraines. And let's see, what were they called? What did the doctor call them? Cerebral migraines or something like that. And I tell you, it was scary. I was okay at first, I got the smaller dose. They always start you out on a small dose of anything, having to do with the brain. And the day that I raised that dosage up, I became suicidal, and it was horrible. And this time, like the last medication that did this to me, which was recently, and I don't know if I posted a video on that. Once I stopped taking the medication, I felt better like right away. This time it was much more subtle, like the feelings that I was having towards myself were so subtle that I didn't really pick up on them as easily as I did the other medication. So I was like a few more days of taking this medicine, and wow, it got worse and worse and worse, and I found myself just crumbled to the floor. Not only that, I woke up one morning and I was at my friend's house staying with her, and she has a multi-level, so she has 2 half flights of stairs, and I was upstairs. I could not get down the stairs without her helping me, and she said it was as if my one foot did not know what to do. And I'm like, I know, because it was like disconnected. So I'm not sure if that was one of the migraines that caused that or if it was the medication. But I am really struggling right now, like nobody's business. And then I had some personal upheavals, and I've been trying to just kind of stay in a good place after that. It was a very painful thing that happened, and I'm just like, that's not important. I've got to get that on the back burner, because me staying alive has got to be like the #1 thing right now. Because I was literally feeling so out of sorts that I did not want to. I didn't want to go on. I had felt like I'd lost all hope, and it wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. So anyways, I wanted to hop on and say to just be careful, work with your doctor, but also your pharmacist. I have a pharmacist that is absolutely amazing. I went and talked to her about the last 2 medications, and when I picked up this other medication that I'm on now, she told me, she said, don't pick up any medication from this pharmacy from now on until you talk to me personally. And so I will be doing that from here on out. And I feel like it was really good to have her support. And don't forget about your pharmacists, you guys. I mean, they are there to protect you as well. They're very busy. There's a lot of medications that go out, and make sure that they talk to you every single time you pick something up. That's my recommendation, especially older people that aren't really, fully all, knowledgeable about medications. Like, if I get a medication prescribed to me, the first thing I do is look it up. What are the side effects? What are all the problems? What is it used for? And surprisingly, I'm on a calcium channel blocker right now for my migraines, and it's been very successfully used for these migraines. And I thought that was pretty interesting, because I've always felt like it was a heart issue, and I'm still waiting for my insurance to approve the loop recorder for what happened with my daughter, it took a long time. It took almost a year, I think, or more, to figure out what was going on with her and to be able to repair it. And now she's like golden. She feels so much better, and she feels better than she has in her whole life, especially better than, you know, the last couple of years fighting with all of the issues having to do with COVID, post-COVID stuff. So I hope that YouTube does not put a, you know, disclaimer on COVID information on my videos, because I'm living this. I know what the doctors are saying to me is true, that they're wanting to find a post-COVID clinic for me to go to so that they can look at things from that perspective and maybe help even more, and find out if there's any medications that are actually helping to get that virus out of the system, so that I can live a normal life again, because right now I can't work. I can barely, I have one of my best friends is taking care of my finances now, because I can't even manage my finances. If I can't manage my own finances, how am I going to get a job? How am I going to work? How am I going to keep going on normally, you know? I had a good job a year and a half ago. I had a home of my own. It only had my name on it. I was living the dream, you know? And here I am now living in an RV at my parents' place, and I have no income, zero income. And I just, you know, anybody that's listening to this or watching this, please put out some good feelers and vibes and prayers that a disability will finally be approved, so that I can have some wiggle room, so that I can stop stressing about not having any income and start actually taking care of my health, because I think it's working against it. I feel like the stress of not having the income, even the little bit that they want to give me, is so bad that it's keeping me down. It's keeping me from actually healing and getting better. And I don't know what to do about that. I just don't. There is some things that I'm trying to do, like sending medical records to the disability office, and trying to keep them up to date. And that takes time, and that takes effort, and it takes a team of people like my kids and my friends to help me to gather that information and to help me to know where to send it and to get it sent. Yeah, even stuff like that's hard for me right now. The brain's just not clicking in 100%. So this is kind of a little short video just to kind of catch you guys up on what's going on with me. I met with a new doctor, a primary care physician, yesterday here in Safford, and we're just losing doctors like right and left. People are leaving because the healthcare system is just so messed up. Because of the cost of medical records and this electronic medical record requirement that they have now, doctors are signing on with these big companies like Optima Healthcare, which Optima Healthcare, I have absolutely nothing good to say about them. They have destroyed my personal family physician's office, and they've all left, every single one of them. They had a really nice bunch of people that we could see. You didn't have to worry about waiting long times to get in to see somebody that you trusted, and now they're all gone. There's not even an MD on campus at this time, and I'm not sure how they're getting away with that, but I'm sure there's a loophole somewhere. Like there's a doctor somewhere that's connected to this clinic, and he doesn't even set foot on the property. Anyways, thank you for any support that you might be able to give. I am going to put in the down below here. I am going to put my Venmo, because I could really use a little bit of help this winter. I will not be able to get any of my family gifts again this year, just like last year. But just the gift of me being here, I think, is going to be good enough. But I do have car repairs that need to be made, and I need to keep myself on the road and be able to have my independence while I'm waiting for my disability to be approved. And it's tough. And I promise you, when I get my disability, I will pay this forward to somebody who needs it, if you help me. And wherewithal